The death toll from devastating July 4th floods in Texas rose to more than 100 people on Tuesday, many of them children. Governor Gregg Abbott said authorities were also still seeking more than 180 people whose fate remained unknown.
Know this: we will not stop until every missing person is accounted for.
The bulk of fatalities and the search for additional victims were concentrated in Kerr County and the county seat of Kerrville. The town of 25,000 residents transformed into a disaster zone when torrential rain struck the region last Friday in the early morning. More than a foot of rain fell in less than an hour, twice as much as had been forecast, flooding the Guadalupe River basin. Those who died in Kerr County include 27 campers and counselors from Camp Mystic, a nearly century-old Christian girls' camp on the banks of the Guadalupe. The camp director also perished. Abbott said on Tuesday that 5 girls and a camp counselor were still unaccounted for, as well as another child not associated with the camp. In addition to deaths reported in Kerr County, Abbott said more than a dozen other flood-related fatalities had been confirmed across a swath of Texas hill country known as Flash Flood Alley. Authorities worry the death toll could climb as floodwaters recede and the search gains momentum. Public officials have faced days of questions about whether they could have alerted people in flood-prone areas sooner. On Tuesday, Kerr County Sheriff Larry Letha rebuffed questions about the county's emergency operations and preparedness. He would not say who was ultimately in charge of monitoring weather alerts and issuing flood warnings or evacuation orders. Abbott said a special session of the Texas legislature would convene later this month to investigate the emergency response and provide funding for disaster relief.